Before we begin this morning, brothers and sisters, a word of explanation and apology. Those who receive our bulletin will have seen that for some completely unknown and freakish reason, I thought today, July the 7th, was the birthday of the Blessed Virgin Mary, when of course it falls on September the 8th. And so this is not the Mass of the Nativity of Our Lady in white, but it is an ordinary Mass for a weekday in green. That being said, today the intention of the Mass was going to be for vocations to the religious life. And so instead of Mass of Our Lady, we're actually having the special Mass in the new set of Masses for needs and occasions, which is Mass 14, if you have it in your missal. Special Mass 14 for vocations to the religious life. And along with that Mass goes one of the new Eucharistic prayers, which is Eucharistic prayer number 2, the special new one, God guides his church along the way of salvation. If you would be perfect, go, sell what you have, give to the poor, and follow me, says the Lord. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. The grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, and the love of God, and the communion of the Holy Spirit be with you all. Brothers and sisters, welcome to our Mass today, Tuesday in week 14, here at St. Mary's Church in Helston. As I said, today is a Mass for vocations to the religious life. But first, as always, let us call to mind our sins, and so prepare ourselves to celebrate these sacred mysteries. Lord Jesus, you are mighty God and Prince of Peace. Lord, have mercy. You are the Son of God and the Son of Mary. Christ, have mercy. You are the Word made flesh, the splendour of the Father. Lord, have mercy. May Almighty God have mercy on us, forgive us our sins, and bring us to everlasting life. Let us pray. Holy Father, who, though urging all the faithful to perfect charity, never cease to prompt many to follow more closely in the footsteps of your Son, grant, we pray, that those you have chosen for this special calling may, by their way of life, show to the Church and the world a clear sign of your kingdom. Through our Lord Jesus Christ, your Son, who lives and reigns with you in the unity of the Holy Spirit, one God, forever and ever. Amen. Reading from the prophet Hosea. Thus says the Lord, they have set up kings, but not with my consent, and appointed princes, but without my knowledge. Out of their own silver and gold they have made idols, which are doomed to destruction. I spurn your calves, Samaria. My anger blazes against it. How long will it be before they purge themselves of this, the sons of Israel? A workman made the thing. This cannot be gone. Yes, the calf of Samaria shall go up in flames. They sow the wind, they will reap the whirlwind. Their wheat will yield no ear, their ear will yield no flour, or if it does, foreigners will swallow it. Ephraim has built altar after altar. They have only served him as occasion for sin. Were I to write out the 1,000 precepts of my law for him, they would be paid no more attention than those of a stranger. They love sacrificing. Right, let them sacrifice. They love meat. Right, let them eat it. The Lord takes no pleasure in these. He is going now to remember their iniquity and punish their sins. They will have to go back to Egypt. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Sons of Israel, trust in the Lord. Our God, he is in the heavens. He does whatever he wills. The idols of the heathen are silver and gold, the work of human hands. They have mouths, but they cannot speak. They have eyes, but they cannot see. They have ears, but they cannot hear. They have nostrils, but they cannot smell. With their hands they cannot feel. With their feet they cannot walk. Their makers will become like them. So will all who trust in them. Sons of Israel, trust in the Lord. He is their help and their shield. Sons of Aaron, trust in the Lord. He is their help and their shield. Sons of Israel, trust in the Lord. Alleluia, alleluia, alleluia. May the Father of our Lord Jesus Christ enlighten the eyes of our mind, so that we can see what hope his call holds for us. Alleluia, alleluia, alleluia. The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. A man was brought to Jesus, a dumb demoniac, and when the devil was cast out, the dumb man spoke, and the people were amazed. Nothing like this has ever been seen in Israel, they said. But the Pharisees said, it is through the prince of devils that he casts out devils. Jesus made a tour through all the towns and villages, teaching in their synagogues, proclaiming the good news of the kingdom, and curing all kinds of diseases and sicknesses. And when he saw the crowds, he felt sorry for them, because they were harassed and dejected, like sheep without a shepherd. Then he said to his disciples, the harvest is rich, but the laborers are few. So ask the Lord of the harvest to send laborers to his harvest. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. We often want to turn God into something less than he is. Let us accept his power and know it is best expressed in merciful love. We pray that we may never reduce God's message to some human wisdom. We pray that mankind may open its eyes to its needs for God's presence in our world. We pray for those wrestling with doubts, that they may find peace. We pray that from among us, men and women may answer God's call to be his ministers. Father, make us one with you always, so that our joy may be holy and our love may give life, through Christ our Lord. Blessed are you, Lord God of all creation, for through your goodness we have received the bread we offer you. Fruit of the earth and work of human hands, it will become for us the bread of life. Blessed be God forever. Blessed are you, Lord God of all creation, for through your goodness we have received the wine we offer you. fruit of the vine and work of human hands. It will become our spiritual drink. Blessed be God forever. With humble spirit and contrite heart, may we be accepted by you, O Lord, and may our sacrifice in your sight be pleasing to you, Lord God. Pray, brothers and sisters, that my sacrifice and yours may be acceptable to God, our Almighty Father. May the Lord accept the sacrifice at my hands for the praise and glory of his name, for our good and the good of all his holy church. Receive in compassion, Holy Father, the offerings we bring you, and grant fraternal communion and spiritual freedom to all who set out joyfully to imitate your Son by following the narrow way. Through Christ our Lord. The Lord be with you. Lift up your hearts. Let us give thanks to the Lord our God. It is truly right and just, our duty and our salvation, always and everywhere to give you thanks, Lord, Holy Father, Creator of the world and source of all life, for you never forsake the works of your wisdom, but by your providence are even now at work in our midst. With mighty hand outstretched arm, you led your people Israel through the desert. Now, as your church makes her pilgrim journey in the world, you always accompany her by the power of the Holy Spirit and lead her along the paths of time to the eternal joy of your kingdom through Christ our Lord. And so, with angels and saints, we too sing the hymn of your glory, as without end we acclaim, Holy, 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 Lord God of hosts, heaven and earth are full of your glory. Hosanna in the highest. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Hosanna in the highest. You are indeed holy and to be glorified, O God, who love the human race, and who always walk with us on the journey of life. Blessed indeed is your Son, present in our midst when we are gathered by his love. And when, as once for the disciples, so now for us, he opens the scriptures and breaks the bread. Therefore, Father most merciful, we ask that you send forth your Holy Spirit to sanctify these gifts of bread and wine, that they may become for us the body and blood of our Lord Jesus Christ. On the day before he was to suffer on the night of the Last Supper, he took bread, and said the blessing, and broke the bread, and gave it to his disciples, saying, Take this, all of you, and eat of it, for this is my body, which will be given up for you. In a similar way, when supper was ended, he took the chalice, gave you thanks, and gave the chalice to his disciples, saying, Take this, all of you, and drink from it, for this is the chalice of my blood, the blood of the new and eternal covenant, which will be poured out for you and for many, for the forgiveness of sins. Do this in memory of me. The mystery of faith. When we eat this bread and drink this cup, we proclaim your death, O Lord, until you come again. Therefore, Holy Father, as we celebrate the memorial of Christ your Son, our Saviour, whom you led through his passion and death on the cross to the glory of the resurrection, and whom you have seated at your right hand, we proclaim the work of your love until he comes again. And we offer you the bread of life and the chalice of blessing. Look with favour on the oblation of your church, in which we show forth the paschal sacrifice of Christ that has been handed on to us, and grant that by the power of the Spirit of your love, we may be counted now and until the day of eternity among the members of your Son, in whose body and blood we have communion. And so, having called us to your table, Lord, confirm us in unity, so that together with Francis our Pope and Mark our Bishop, with all bishops, priests and deacons and your entire people, as we walk your ways with faith and hope, we may strive to bring joy and trust into the world. Remember our brothers and sisters who have fallen asleep in the peace of your Christ, and all the dead whose faith you alone have known. Admit them to rejoice in the light of your face, and in the resurrection give them the fullness of life. Grant also to us, when our earthly pilgrimage is done, that we may come to an eternal dwelling place and live with you forever, there in communion with the Blessed Virgin Mary, Mother of God, with the apostles and martyrs, with Saint Michael, and with all the saints, we shall praise and exalt you through Jesus Christ, your Son. Through him and with him and in him, O God, Almighty Father, in the unity of the Holy Spirit, all glory and honour is yours forever and ever. At the Saviour's command, and formed by divine teaching, we dare to say, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Deliver us, Lord, we pray, from every evil. Graciously grant peace in our days, that by the help of your mercy we may be always free from sin and safe from all distress, as we await the blessed hope and the coming of our Saviour Jesus Christ. For the kingdom, the power, and the glory are yours, now and forever. For Jesus Christ, who said to your apostles, Peace I leave you, my peace I give you. Look not on our sins, but on the faith of your church, and graciously grant her peace and unity in accordance with your will, who live and reign forever and ever. The peace of the Lord be always with you. Mingling in the body and blood of our Lord Jesus Christ, bring eternal life to us who receive. Lamb of God, you take away the sins of the world, have mercy on us. Lamb of God, you take away the sins of the world, have mercy on us. Lamb of God, you take away the sins of the world, grant us peace. Behold the Lamb of God. Behold him who takes away the sins of the world. Blessed are those called to the supper of the Lamb. Lord, I am not worthy that you should enter under my roof, but only say the word, and my soul shall be healed. Amen, I say to you, that you who have left all and followed me will receive 100-fold and possess eternal life, says the Lord. Let us pray. Strengthen your servants, O Lord, with this spiritual food and drink, so that always faithful to the call of the gospel, they may make present everywhere the living image of your Son, who lives and reigns forever and ever. The Lord be with you. May Almighty God bless you, the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The Mass is ended. Go in peace. Thanks be to God. Just a reminder, brothers and sisters, that as we begin to get back to the new normal, there will be no Mass tomorrow, as I'm taking a day off, the first in 3 months. So no Mass tomorrow morning, no live stream Mass, but of course you can find Mass at Plymouth Cathedral or at Buckfast Abbey or in hundreds of other places. Salve Regina, Mater Misericordiae, vita dulcedo, et spes nostra salve. A te clamamus, exules Filii Eve, a te suspiramus, gementes et flentes, in hac lacrimarum vale. Ea ergo, advocata nostra, illos tuos misericordes oculos, ad nos converte. Et Iesum benedictum fructum ventris tui, nobis post hoc exilium ostende. O clemens, O pia, O dulcis Virgo Maria. The one other thing I should have announced is that Mass on Thursday will be at 12 noon, not 9:30, because it is a public Mass and will be said with the congregation, hopefully, here in church.